So in my last video, I talked about how I turned that initial $200 into my first $10,000. And a friend of mine saw it and she sent me a voice note. And the voice note, she said when she saw the title, the first thing she thought was, I don't even have $200 to go and turn into 10,000, right? And in my first video, I talked about how I made that initial $200. But I remembered I used to watch these videos and I would wish that people would go from $0 to $100 or $0 to $200 in like 5 different ways. So I could just pick the one that worked for me. Because a lot of the time, the things that they did were things that I couldn't do or I didn't know how to do. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 9 ways that I've been able to make money online relatively quickly from when I was starting with $0. Then if what I talked about in the first video doesn't work for you, maybe one of these other ways will work better for you. So the first way I've made money online is through dropshipping. Dropshipping is this business model where I basically sell you a product for $50. You pay me. Then I take $20 of that $50. I pay someone in like China on AliExpress to ship the product to you, and they don't include a receipt, so you don't know I only paid $20. And then I keep the additional $30 as profit. When I first started, I took some of the money that my parents gave me for school, and I paid a meme page on Instagram to promote this like guitar bracelet thing that I found on AliExpress. And in the ad, I said I was giving the bracelet away for free. All you have to do is pay for shipping, and shipping was $9.99. But on AliExpress, I could get the bracelet and I could ship it all for like $3. So even though I was giving it away for free, I was still making $7 per customer. Now, when I ran that, I didn't actually make any sales, but I got an email from someone that said he was trying to pay, but my payment processor just wouldn't take the money, right? And if he had actually been able to pay, I would have actually made money on that. A few years later, I tried it again. This time I spent some money. I made a store that was selling dresses, and I spent some money on TikTok ads, and I actually made sales that time, and I was actually able to process the payments. But if you were starting from scratch and you didn't have any money, what I would do is go online and look for organic dropshipping. It's basically the model of dropshipping where instead of paying someone to promote the thing for you, you buy the thing yourself and then you make videos with the thing. You post it on TikTok, post it on Instagram, post it on Snapchat, so on and so forth. And if those videos get views, then people come through and buy. This business model is why I even believed I could make money online in the first place. Because when I got that email, I was like, oh, someone was actually going to pay me for this thing, you know? So the second thing I did is something called print on demand. And I used a site called Teespring. It's this business model where you design like shirts, mugs, hats, posters, stuff like that. And you'll have the design on the website, and then you'll just go out and promote it. And when you get a sale, the company, Teespring, will actually print the design on the shirt or on the mug or on the poster or whatever, and then ship it to a customer for you. So the way I did this was I designed a hockey t-shirt that had like something on it. I'll probably put a picture up. And I, again, used the money I got from my parents for school to try and promote it on a hockey meme page on Instagram. So I paid the guy to run the ad, and then I went to bed. So I woke up, I went to my computer, I opened Teespring, and I saw that I'd made a sale. I'd made like $15 or something. So I took some time to process that, and then I got up, I went to my sister's room, and I said, yo, Elikem, do you make money while you sleep? Because I make money while I... Now, in addition to that, these sites like Teespring and Redbubble, once you actually create the designs, they will organically promote your products for you. So they'll try and get you sales without you having to do actual promotion. And so I had made a design with the coffin dance meme, and I put it on a product, and Teespring organically got me one sale for that. It wasn't much money, but I was like, oh, okay, even if I don't promote it, I could technically make money. So if you want to try that out and you don't have any money to spend, you can just make designs, put them on the site. And there's a guy online called Greg Gottfried that teaches how to do that. The only downside to this is there's so many people making designs, so you're going to need to make a lot of designs in order for you to have enough products that you actually start making money. The third way I made money is with something called affiliate marketing. So that's basically a business model where a company has a product, you go and you promote the product, you get sales, and then they pay you a portion of the money that you generate for them. So the way I did this when I was first starting was me and my boy Micah, we had been learning how to trade for about 3 or 4 months or so. And so we had learned the basics. We were using demo accounts. We had made some money on those demo accounts. So we decided, let's teach other people what we know, right? We're not going to promise anyone is going to be a millionaire or anything, because we're not millionaires. but we can teach people the basics that we have learned over these past 3 or 4 months. And so we created a bunch of WhatsApp groups, and then we just went online, found lists of WhatsApp groups, joined all of them, and invited people to our WhatsApp group where we're going to teach them the absolute basics of trading for free, and we would also give them money to start trading with. And the reason why we did this was with the affiliate program that we joined, it was for a platform called IQ Option. If you referred someone to the platform and they actually deposited at least $10 and they traded for 7 days, you'll get paid a commission of like $70 or something like that. So we thought, okay, let's just teach people and then let's give them money so that they can start trading themselves, and then we'll get the affiliate commissions and they don't actually have to pay anything. So we invited people into these WhatsApp groups, and then we started doing a lesson every night for like 7 days where we would trade with them and we would teach them how to trade. I used the rest of the money I had for school at the time, and I took a quick loan to give the money to people so that they could go and trade, and hopefully I would make an affiliate commission. From that program, I'm pretty sure we made about $350 in commissions. But then after we did that, we found out it was against the terms of service to actually give people money in exchange for them signing up. So we didn't actually get paid any of that money. But in the future, I was able to make affiliate commissions by just referring softwares to people based on what I was doing. So if I was using a specific software and someone else wanted to use it, I just tell them, hey, sign up through my link, you'll get some discount and I'll get paid some money. So the way I would go about this now is I would pick a software that's interesting, that's reasonably complex, and that has a good customer base, something like Notion or Clay or Zapier, which I'll talk about later. And I would create free tutorials on how to use them, post those tutorials online, and I would include my affiliate link at the bottom of the video. So when people watch your video and they get value from it, they might click your link. If they need the software, they might sign up and you might get paid. Now, the next thing I did was one-on-one coaching. So when I actually started making money online, I started getting some people reaching out to me, wanting me to help them one-on-one. So I worked with a few people and I basically just taught them how to do what I was doing at the time and how to not make the mistakes that I had made. It's very fulfilling because you get to see the impact that you're having in someone's life kind of directly. The only downside is you actually need to be good at the thing that you're doing. Otherwise, you're just going to waste everyone's time and people are going to be angry with you if they pay you and then don't get what they're trying to get. So the way to approach this would be to pick a skill or pick an outcome. It might be gaining weight, losing weight, becoming good at sales, becoming a good graphic designer, passing the bar, something like that. Learn how to do the thing, get good at it. If it's something that you can do one time, like passing the bar, actually do that. And then once you've crossed that hurdle, you can go back and you can help people to do that too. I would recommend help at least 3 people for free to achieve the same outcome, because then you get to actually test if your skills are transferable to other people. And then once you have those case studies, I would ask those 3 people for referrals, and just like that, you have a business and you're making money. The next method is group coaching. So when I started making money, I was trying to get some help. So I joined a community called the Closing Clients Group. I was trying to learn as much as I could from everyone in there. And now, like 3 or 4 years later, I'm actually a coach in the community. So I joined the community to learn from the people there, and now I'm one of the people teaching other people. The next method is building automations. So there's 2 softwares called Zapier and Make. For both of these, they help you automate business processes without actually having to learn how to code. And I've made like upwards of like $5,000 or so building automations for businesses, right? These are typically like one-off projects. As businesses are trying to scale, things tend to become more complex. And so they tend to look for someone that can help them automate different parts of the business so they can focus on the things that are actually bringing in the money. So if you took some time, you learned how to use Zapier, you learned how to use Make, that would be a very valuable skill set. And then you could go and offer that to businesses using like the lead generation stuff I talked about in my first video. The next method is growth operating, or just info products basically. And the way that works is you can partner with someone that has an audience that wants to sell a product to that audience, right? And then you help them build the product and you help them build the websites and the sales system and so on and so forth. And then once they actually sell the products, you get paid a percentage of the money that they generate. This is more complex, but it's probably one of the most useful skill sets you can have. Like if you can partner with someone that wants to launch a product but doesn't know how, and you can help them build the product and sell the product, then you can get paid very well. If you go on YouTube, there's like a bunch of courses titled Growth Operating, or IPGA. The next is referral marketing. I don't really consider this one like a business. It was just that sometimes I would have clients from my agency and they would need like a different service, and they would ask if I know anyone that I can refer them to. So I would refer them to someone, and then that person would pay me a commission for referring them a new customer. If you were trying to build a business out of that, I'd most likely just ask my friends and my family if they need help with something. And if they do need help with something, then I would find a business that can help them with that thing and tell the business, hey, if I bring you a customer, would you pay me a commission? And if they say yes, then you're in business. Just try not to be too annoying and don't like hound people to get them to buy stuff. And the last way is marketing agencies. So that's what I talked about in my first video. That's what I talked about in my second video. But I've had multiple different marketing agencies selling multiple different things, and the bulk of the money I've been able to make online has come from that. If you want to go this route, I'd recommend watching my first video and then just trying to do what I did, sticking to what works for you and then tossing away anything that doesn't work for you. So I hope this has been helpful. If you've been trying to get into online business and stuff, I would try a few of these. Just keep in mind that I've done all 9 of these, plus probably some more things that I don't even remember, and I'm still figuring things out, But if you want to, just try something. If it doesn't work for you, you can always try something else. But once you get into the space, it'll kind of set you in the right direction. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.